All right, we are live. Welcome back, everybody. Another Thursday night paint night. I got Byron here with me.
What's up, everybody? I'm excited again.
I got you this time.
Thank you.
We got the Puffinator behind the keyboard.
Hi, guys.
She's going to take care of any problem that you guys have. So if you have any kind of frustrating issue, or she'll take care of it today, right?
Now, is that just frustrating issue in general or with us?
Probably both.
Okay, good. Thank you, Ashley.
We'll test her even more today. So if we can brighten Ashley's day, that's what we need to do today.
That is true. So what are we doing today?
All right. So if they missed it, last week we painted these up from bare wood, right?
Yeah, they're both bare wood.
Bare wood. So we put down a 2K primer surfacer. What that did is that kind of soaked into the wood. We scuffed that down a little bit. We applied a black base coat, and then we applied a silver iridescent, which that's why that looks so amazing, right?
It really does. Like, I don't know if it's translating over through the camera properly, but I don't really get excited that much anymore, but this is actually pretty rad.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. You can't see it pretty good?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Well, we're about ready to ruin that because what did we do? We cleared this with 2K double shot clear coat.
Yep.
We actually put it through 2 rounds. So the last time you guys saw us, I did scuff it down, making sure I'm not really going to be burning through any of the flakes that are kind of standing up. And then I did clear it one more time. So that now it's super smooth.
Yeah.
And that's what we want because we're going to be applying leaf today. And one of the biggest rules with leaf is if you're not going to apply it to a smooth surface, it's fine, but you're not going to get the nice, brilliant, perfect spins that we're looking for. You know, because we're going to engine turn this and we're going to get those really nice spins. Mm-hmm. If it's all textured from the previous layer, from the metal flake, that's going to show up in your leaf.
Okay.
It's basically going to be speckled all up into your leaf.
Yeah.
So you need to make sure you have a nice smooth surface.
Which this is.
Yep, because it's been clear coated and buried. And now we're going to scuff it down to give it adhesion so our next layers can stick to it.
I love that.
Okay. You can see it's not too much orange peel. The nice thing is we're using these 600 grit pads and doing it this way rather than Scotch-Brite. We're really able to actually scuff down and smooth out the surface rather than just scuffing it up.
Now, when doing this, is it okay to do circles or do we just want to go back and forth?
It's up to you really when it comes to 600 grit.
Okay.
Usually with a heavier grit, maybe 400 grit, you might want to be a little more careful about how you're sanding. You don't really want to do heavy straight line sands. But with this is pretty forgiving. All is good. You can just kind of do whatever. But it is kind of nice to kind of finish up as a swirl like that. That's what I can always do. Flip it over to the back side. And if you can see it, let me get this a little bit closer to the camera. You can see that's what the orange peel looks like. And really that's what we're trying to make sure that we sand smooth. The first go around of clear coat, there was a lot more of that. So literally I was just taking the sponge and doing more like this and getting it to about that point. You don't really go all crazy. You don't want to really burn through the flake colors. And I'm really going to concentrate because I know I'm going to do the leaf around the edge right here. Mm-hmm. And you're going to do the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Except for on the front.
Yep.
So you see how there's just a tiny bit of orange peel still kind of in there? Hopefully that's picked up in the camera. Just a little bit of orange peel. I'm going to make sure it's smoothed out just a little bit extra around where the leaf's going to go to make sure that has a nice smooth surface to lay on. any little divot or imperfection is going to show because those leaf sheets are so thin. Whatever they're laying on, it really just picks up that texture. And then the sides. Nice thing about these sponges is like around in these grooves right here, so much easier. You try to do that with just a block and sandpaper.
It's so frustrating.
Yeah, dude, and it does. It puts gnarly sand scratches in it that aren't even.
Well, I was noticing with these sponges too, like when I'm doing Harley tanks and stuff like that. I guess I shouldn't say Harley, motorcycle tanks. Getting into like the little crevices with these is so much easier.
Yep, under the tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people will miss areas like this. See how it's kind of a valley right there. See how I sanded it a little bit, and say I was just like to sand this and kind of leave that a little bit glossy.
Yep.
Those are the areas that are most prone, because sometimes, heat will get to these and stuff like that. But it's like the clear coat will kind of tense up and harden up, and it just wants to pull back from that area. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So like the valleys. Like you've probably seen that with bad paint jobs, like around like grooves. You can see it just all kind of like the clear's popping off. You just all you want to do is just keep popping it off, right?
Yep.
You're like, should I touch it and break it? Yes.
I mean, that's not even a question in my mind. I always have to poke that.
Yeah.
And to somebody that's new to painting, sanding it down, you think you're ruining all the cool stuff underneath.
Right?
You're like, oh, crap, it's gone away. What do I do?
Oh, and then for the viewers that are new, paint jobs like these are done in layers. So clear coat isn't necessarily the last layer that you put on when you're all done. The clear coat can happen in between many of stages and graphics. And then all you got to really do is scuff it down and make sure you got all your edges. And then as long as it's clean, you're good to tape and start painting again. So I got a little bit of a run right here. You see that? I saw it earlier because I was poking my finger when it was wet. But I'm gonna go ahead and take what's this grit right here? Okay, perfect. So in this case, where you can see there was a little sag that started to happen right here.
Oh yeah.
And I kind of, when it was wet, I kind of just, because it was a re-clear, I wasn't worried about my finger disturbing pigments.
Okay.
So if you're clearing over clear, just to get it to the texture down, and you get a little run, usually I'll poke my finger in it just to get it from being so big and running down, because that probably would have ended up being another run down here. But I kind of caught it there. So yeah, it's a little jacked up, but it's easier to deal with like this. So that's why you want to take a hard block. This is 400 grit on here. And we can mild that out with a hard block. And the reason we don't use a soft block, I probably need to get another pad on this. The reason why we don't use the soft block is like this. What it's doing is all it's really doing is conforming to the run.
Yeah, to the how it's lumped up or something.
Yeah,
right?
so it's helping it.
Yeah.
It's kind of mellowing it out a little bit, but you're really never going to get rid of it completely if you don't have like a hard block on the other end of your sandpaper.
I'd like to make a suggestion for those that are new to painting. I'm learning this lesson right now, but don't do shoulder day at the gym if you're going to be sanding.
You're like, ow, 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 ow. You can see how nice that took that out.
Oh, that did.
Yeah. You can see, like, even I'll just kind of show you with a hard block. The hard block takes...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it really does show you where your flat spots are. You know, it's not necessary on what we're doing here because it's going to get recoated.
Now, how do you know when you've sanded enough?
Once it has enough sand scratches in it and the sand is smooth.
Okay.
And it's not glossy anymore, really. That's the best.
That's the biggest indication right
there.
there.
That is the best. Yep.
All right.
I think I pretty much got mine.
Yeah, mine too. I think I'm golden. We'll find out, though.
Find out. We'll clean her up. We shouldn't have to use any wax and grease remover on this. We have... Oh, something happened to my glass cleaner. I cannot find it.
Glass cleaner?
Yeah.
It's right here.
Oh, okay. That's why. It was under there. Okay, maybe let's flip this paper over.
Okay. You still need to sand, though.
What? What the?
I know.
Oh, jeez.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah, that wouldn't have worked out. I literally double checked it. See, I'm telling you to do stuff live, you know?
You're just trying to see if I was paying attention, huh?
We could say that. I'll take it. They're all, no, it's glossy. Well, sorry to hold us all up here, because I know you're all ready.
How many hours of sanding do you think you have under your belt?
Oh my gosh. A lot. Okay, so yeah, we'll go ahead and flip this so we can get rid of that dust.
Which way are you going?
That's good, fine. Wow.
What was that?
Sanding, will you spray adhesive for motor?
After sanding, yeah, you would want to sand it when you have it all cleaned up and hung up. But at this point, you would never want to do adhesion promoter because we're able to. That'll stick to that. Our paint will stick to the scratches because what it is, it's a mechanical adhesion because there's little scratches in there, and the next layers of paint are going to want to stick to that grit. I guess the best way to say it.
Yeah.
Chemical adhesion would be like clear coat on base coat, because you don't sand base coat. So the adhesion there for the clear coat is a chemical adhere. You can see when you spray that, the sparkle starts to come back, right?
Mm-hmm. Little bit, huh?
And we'll probably well, we don't need to hang it up yet. We'll want to do our designs on here, lay out our tape lines. Glass cleaner, most people think that we're crazy when we use glass cleaner, but it's actually, like, even comments will say, glass cleaner, haha, what the heck? What kind of hack job is this? And I actually kind of thought the same thing when I learned, like, from auto body school years back, they said glass cleaner. And I'm like, that does not make any sense. Like, what? But it's basically a waterborne cleaner that that's made to not streak. And that's exactly what you want. You don't want it to. You don't want it to streak all up before you get ready to clear it, right? Or paint it. So
actually, I always, because I never questioned it because it's what you taught me. But that does make perfect sense. Glass cleaner doesn't streak.
Yep. And it cleans. So as long as it doesn't have like lavender, like you're not wanting that kind of stuff, you know.
No poopery in it.
No poopery. Okay. So I'm going to paint the back of mine. You're going to paint the front.
Yep.
You want to do an opposite?
Yep, we're pretty much almost doing the same design too. We're gonna you're gonna follow around the edges.
Yep.
You don't have to sand that little square part right there?
This one?
That's tape.
Nope, that's tape.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, we're gonna do a little strip across here, kind of follow in the contour, and then do a black blend with an airbrush, and then we're gonna candy these.
You guys are doing the same thing but opposite sides?
Yeah,
Kinda,
because he's actually doing a logo on the back of his, and I'm doing a logo on the front of this. So we're doing the easier part, and really, it's nicer to be able to work on one side of these guitars and get that finished, and then we can get it clear coated all the way around again. And then what we'll do is basically scuff it down again, and at that point, one side will be painted, and then that'll be protected, so we can roll it around on here, and it really won't hurt it as long as the clear coat is cured.
Yeah. Well, and since we're also doing leafing on these, we want that leaf to be protected because leaf will scratch and pull and
Exactly.
all kinds of great crap.
Yeah, you would not want to lay that down unless it was like a nice microfiber matting or something like that, or like shag carpet.
Yeah.
A little bit of shag
In a
down
70s van.
There you go. Back it up. This is my leafing area. You watch out where I set all my stuff at. Don't put it. I'm gonna keep
Gas,
it.
grass, or leafing.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so we got it cleaned up. It's a good surface to start from. What we're gonna do is just go ahead and kind of follow the contour, right?
Yep.
So
Are we doing it in 16th and 8th or what?
yeah, so I would probably start with the 1/8 inch,
Okay.
and I'm gonna follow around probably an 1/8 inch away. See, I burnt through a little bit right here,
Me too. I got a little right here.
but that's okay because
Oh, and right there.
yeah, so you're gonna run that line right there, but we're gonna have a black.
A black fade.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. So it's gonna save our butts.
Now, when you're starting your tape line, do you start it in a particular place or do you just kind of willy-nilly it and you start wherever you want?
No, I usually try to plan it out.
Okay.
So if I follow this all the way around, where would be the best point to stop it that has like the most angle? It's not here. It's probably right here.
Yeah.
So if we either started right here and went this way with it,
Mm-hmm.
or this way with it, whatever you're comfortable with,
Yeah.
and then maybe we'll end up chopping it right here and making that corner.
Okay.
But I don't know how exposed this is. It's probably all the way exposed, right?
I don't know. That's the hard part. Neither one of us play the guitar. I know. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's fine. Even if it came to a point right there.
Yeah.
It's probably better that it does come to the point right there because that's kind of a gnarly kind of an angle right there with an 1/8 inch.
Well, and I think I'm going to start mine right here in the middle because I think this part on mine is covered.
Yep.
You know?
Okay, yep.
I'm not, once again, we should probably pull up a guitar, but I think that part is somehow covered on a guitar.
Yeah. Yep. Or right there too. You can come out right there and then that would be you definitely would chop it there.
Yep.
At a point. It wouldn't be around a corner there usually.
Oh, yeah.
If that was chopped right there, you can start there. And then it's like whatever you're gonna do with that, I would probably just cut it
take
close.
yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't try to like maneuver that unless it was 16th inch, and that's
16-inch would kill that little turn, but
yeah. But 1/8 inch, there's
Man.
not much there for it. There's not much room.
nope.
So we're gonna do our best.
Oh, let's get some razor blades ready.
Lee Brown said, thanks, I had a problem after I clear coated and sprayed my candy, but it peeled off when I pulled my pattern.
Dang it.
It's on his Instagram, if you go look at it.
Oh, I'll have to check it out.
And then someone said, auctioning the guitars for charity, or are they just for fun?
This one's I'm painting for a friend.
Yeah, mine's for a customer. How much of a gap are you leaving on the edge?
I usually try to shoot for the same size of the tape, whatever the tape is.
Oh, okay.
So 1/8 inch or so.
Then someone said, hey Adam, have you tried the crack clear patina effect yet? Seems like a lot of guys think thinking on how to achieve that.
Yeah, I kind of do. It's not. I don't think it's what people think it is. But I was going to experiment a little bit more with that. I feel like it's more of what they're doing is creating the cracks with like a razor blade, or some kind of sharp object and kind of scuffing it up a little bit, even using satin clear coat, and then you can kind of gouge into it, and then you would like rub in like oil and dirt to make it look aged. But you can mimic because what we're looking for is like, you know how old lacquer paint jobs are just all cracked, but they're kind of like crazed all over. The ones, from what I know, the guys that are doing it, it's not really a chemical reaction or anything like that. What it is they're actually going in and cutting the cracks in. Yeah. I'm gonna try it. I don't know if it's true. I've tried the whole nitrogen thing. Well, I don't know if it was nitrogen. You know the compressed air cans.
Yep.
You flip those upside down and they spray out nitrogen. Is it what
they spray out something that makes you that will burn you?
Yeah.
We used to do that in junior high school to each other.
Yeah. So we would heat up I would try to heat up the lacquer paint and then freeze it and see if it was split.
Oh, yeah.
It would never split on me, though. I don't know if it was. The thing is, that is really a gatekeep kind of a thing. And I feel like they even will, people that tell you will throw you in the wrong direction.
It will lie to you about
it. Like, oh, you're pretty close. Like, oh, he doesn't have a clue.
You know, the weird thing is that's kind of how the leather industry is.
Really?
People gatekeep things all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I've had people get mad on my YouTube channel because I'm telling things that people should know how to just learn how to do it, not be taught or something like that.
Yeah, it's a weird thing.
Yeah.
Paint's pretty good about sharing, except for that. It's like that's the one thing. In fact, I asked the guy that like originally kind of claimed he's kind of perfected it, and he said, I remember him saying, "Oh, trade secret."
Really?
Yeah. I was like, "Oh, come on, man." And he was probably right because I was going to tell the whole world once I found out.
I was telling everybody.
Somebody said, just so you know, there's a chrome or black plate on the back of the car that holds the neck.
Oh, like right here? Oh, yeah. It looks like you see the screws right there. Yep. So that's probably all covered.
And somebody said, what's the difference of using orange tape than the green one?
It's all the same material. Yep. They're all the same size, same material, just different color. So whatever you order from LimeLine is going to be same stuff.
And someone said, let's do a neon tube paint job one night to show how it's done.
A neon? Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah.
I'd love to do that. Get back on that.
I'd love to learn.
Every time I do the neon, I always just do the 80s style, though. Kind of mess this up a little bit. It's a little flat right there. I'm going to have to redo that. I don't think I like that. See if this tape still has enough to stick. That's a little better. You can pull this off once or twice, and then that's pretty much all you got with this stuff. Squeaker.
Squeaker.
Is there a mouse in here? Okay. So we're making sure that that's locked down around those corners. Looking pretty good.
Yeah.
We're going to do another 1/8 inch.
Oh, yeah. We're
Right
going to
there.
measure out for our...
For the
so
leafing.
now I do have a question, though. So since we have these small parts, right?
Mm-hmm.
How are we going to run that tape in there for the leaf?
It's going to get, we're just going to try it out and see
Okay.
how it does. But it's going to end up being fatter right here. And it's okay. It still looks good. I actually kind of like it like that.
And then how big of a job are you going to do
I'm going to shoot for like 3/4, maybe 1/2 inch, maybe.
there? Okay.
You could always put little pieces of tape to kind of guide you.
Somebody said that Hilliday said that, so she does nails, and she said there's a product that she uses for nails and furniture that crackles
I
stuff.
see what you're doing there.
Oh yeah, it's a cracking effect, but it's not the same thing though. That's like putting down a glue beforehand. And it's hard, to be honest, it's hard to mimic aged paint. Yeah, I mean, it kind of looks like it, but it's not what most people are looking for. They use it in woodworking to make it like the wood look like it's like chipping off.
Someone says, I've seen them do it with a soft pointed mallet. They used extra stiff clear or something. That way it cracks. It's crazy.
Yeah, I think he's thinking of that. I think that's more of like the crystal effects, which some people get that confused with it too.
I actually thought about maybe doing crystal effects on the guitar, but I think I'm going to keep it simple.
Sometimes less is more.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the monkey juice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would look good on here.
Someone said Byron's getting good at taping. Looks perfect. Looks like perfect placement.
Thank you.
I don't know.
It is weird taping with gloves on, though.
Really?
Yeah, I usually don't.
Yeah, I just have a phobia of my hands most of the time in camera. I just like looks better with having gloves on. But I usually don't wear gloves.
They said no, it's a cracked clear coat to look vintage on a guitar with a mallet.
Huh.
That they saw.
Really? Tell me more. Okay, and then I'm going to follow this up with a 16th. And I'm going to shoot for about an 1/8 inch gap on that. Ooh, that's a tight spin right there. Let's see. I might have pulled that tape a little too hard. Nope, I got it. That was a tough one. Still.
Somebody said, B, what's in your mouth?
It was a razor blade. I'm just demonstrating what not to do.
I'm going to put down a piece of safety tape right there because that was a tough turn, and that one's not going to stick there for very long.
Chopper Bob said, you can't tell who is who. You need to put them in different shirts. You guys both have
I mean,
tattooed
we
arms,
do get told all the
striped
time that we look
shirts.
identical.
Apparently my hands are much larger than yours, though. I don't mean to bring the past up, but
You know that's just going to start a whole thing in the
no,
comments.
I just had to. Couldn't leave it alone.
Craig's on. He said, don't hit my guitar with a mallet, please.
Yeah, this is Craig's guitar, actually.
Is it?
Yeah. Yes, sir. He's probably all like, what is all this metal flake? But that we'll be muting this down with a nice brandywine candy. We'll have a little bit of bling on the stripes here that we're taping up, but be a nice smooth blend here.
So they said with that clear, they use a plastic pointed mallet and tap the clear and it cracks like an old varnish all spider webbed. It's really cool. Whoops. In the end, it looked like a vintage Les Paul that had many years on it.
Wow.
Chopper Bob said you guys are like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito.
Here we go. Hey, I want to know who's who.
Do we need to have a flex off?
I've been working
I
out.
went to the gym today. Did
Ah.
you?
I
Every
think
day.
they're talking
Me
hand
too.
size.
Look, if we have to do a side by side of our hands together, I'm gonna do it.
Oh yeah, the baby hands is back.
We totally forgot. I love how that kind of just rolls around and shows the shape of the guitar. That's going to look great.
Does anyone else forget to breathe while they're fine line taping?
I used to all the time. I didn't even breathe while I airbrush sometimes. Kind of hold your breath when it gets intense. Are you breathing right now?
No. I was holding my breath.
You looked kind of red. Kind of look like you're about to pass out.
Craig says the metal flake looks awesome.
Nice. Well, it's about to get better.
Maybe he could tell us on here what part you should paint and not paint. What gets covered? You guys were wondering on the
Oh,
front
no,
of
we're
that.
good. There is something right there. Yeah.
No, on the front of Byron's, he was wondering
Oh.
if that part gets covered, right?
What?
You were wondering if that gets covered, obviously.
Yeah. There's tape right
No,
there.
we're good. We're good. We're following.
Are you guys
We're
sure?
following the shape anyways. Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's following the shape anyways. It's not going to matter whether it's covered or not.
Yep.
Even if it was covered, you would just still do it the same. No difference. Okay, we're almost to airbrushing, man. Shh, 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 shh. I can see it happening right now.
Okay.
You got it? Did you get that? Okay, yeah, so you
Yep.
just did yours to a point.
Yep, I just tried a point right there.
Yeah, I like that. Not bad, not bad.
Not bad indeed.
So, yep, just make sure that that doesn't move anywhere. Yeah, you can cut that. We got a piece of tape there. Let's go ahead and mix up some black paint, huh?
Someone said all of a sudden Byron just drops like a sack of flour because he forgets to breathe while he's taping.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. Bam. All right, we're going to use just black base coat for this. You can also use candy black, which is transparent black. I like the black a little bit more in this case because we want really good contrast between the fade, the lines, and the color. There we go. Good. Don't need too much. Okay, all these base coats are designed to be mixed 1-to-1, approximately 1-to-1 with urethane reducer. I say approximately because sometimes when you get down towards the end of the can, solvents evaporate and make the paint thicker, and also also how you're spraying it out. So if you're spraying out of an airbrush, which that's what we're doing, it needs to be a little bit thinner.
So should we tape out where we're going to do the leafing or no?
Yes, we do need to do that. Yes.
And then should
good
I be
catch.
taping off my sides right now?
Well, you know what? I may run.
What do you guys think about? I gotta tell you this funny comment.
Okay.
If
know-
it's about my hands,
It's not. You know how you were squeaking the tape on that? Somebody said, haha, that glove squeak. I thought that was him inhaling after him holding his breath, and I did too because I looked up at you, and then
You're
there were like 5 people said the same thing. It was funny. It was just funny timing that you did that.
Yeah. No. Yeah. It is a better idea. We'll go ahead and tape that off right now. So we're going to shield where our leaf goes. Thanks for reminding me.
yep.
It's not necessary to do that because you could leaf right over your base coat and your candy if you wanted to. But it's better, like I said before, it's better to have that leaf on the smoothest surface that you can, because when you lay down the base coat, it's going to leave a little bit of texture. And that leaf is so thin, it's going to take on that texture. So we're just going to, let's tape it up. I'll put this off to the side.
Someone on here said, I found someone throwing out 2 Monster Energy drink rolling display racks. My LimeLine stuff looks bad A on them. My small workspace is a lot better now, too.
Nice. Okay.
Perfect.
Let's see if we have another 1/4 inch tape here. Okay. You can take one of those. Those are the best thing to do. If we had half inch would probably flow into there, but with this, it'd be a pain in the butt. You'd constantly be fighting the thickness. So I'm just going to, let's pull this off right here.
E. Brown said, Adam and Ashley, the coarse silver base coat silver is really good. Been using it. It's perfect for model cars.
Yeah, the coarse silver that we have it's very chunky. It's just like Byron likes them. Really chunky. They're looking good. Still looking good. But yeah, no, it has a good sparkle to it. It's like, even if you want to do a whole custom paint job, like a lowrider, dude, black base coat and then the silver over the top. Just do light coats and build it up light. That's the best advice I can give with that. Because it will brighten your spots that are heavier will brighten up a little bit more and look modeled on your model.
John's on and said, hello guys, watching from UK for the first time.
Nice. The UK?
Yeah.
They still like us? Ask them.
It's only because I'm on.
Someone said, are you doing gold leaf with the Brandy guitar?
Oh, I'm going to do silver leaf with this one. And he's going to do gold leaf with tangerine.
Well, it's not tangerine. It's Bee Diamond Leather Orange.
Is it?
Yeah.
I didn't see a label like that.
It's because it hasn't been changed yet. I have to talk to HR.
Uh-oh. I heard about her. She's not in a happy mood today.
You know, the weird thing is I tried to high five HR today. You know what they did? They just looked at me and kept walking.
Yep.
Oh, listen, you put your hand up. You had a drink in one hand up. I had gloves on because I had sticky hands doing orders. He said, hey. I said, hey.
Oh.
I didn't know it was for a high five.
It was for a high five.
I wasn't walking like that.
Who
close.
just lets someone just stand there with their hand up in the air without high fiving them?
I go like this. Hi. Plus, I had a frustrated day dealing with annoying.
I mean, that is true.
people.
She did at least say hi.
Better than what I did. I was like, oh, great.
He showed up again.
Dang it.
Who didn't lock the door?
Just kidding. You're just kidding.
You guys better be kidding. I'm the comical relief around here. Is that what it's called? Comic relief?
Hey, you said it. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Or sometimes the butt of the joke, which makes comical relief.
There you go, Ash.
I'm just here for the Pepsis. That's it.
Not today. You had the chai.
That's true.
How do you like it?
It was all right.
All right.
It was all right.
That's the best stuff in the world. You didn't make it right.
I felt like it needed like whipped cream.
Ew. Yeah, we're just kind of just shielding this off. Sometimes it's easier just to use thinner tape than to, tear some of the bigger tape to make it work.
Somebody said you're the diversity hire.
Thank you.
We have to have one. Be compliant. You can actually tape out the design with this tape as well. If you're not doing like super tight lines, it just doesn't leave quite as crisp of a line. But it doesn't mean like, you could definitely practice with this stuff. And it obviously doesn't take corners like vinyl does.
That is true. But still manageable.
Someone said, "Good morning from Dubai. Just getting ready for work. Can't wait to start painting my bike next week after all the lessons I got from this channel." That's Art Rebel Studio.
All right.
That girl you showed me her workspace?
Yes.
Yeah. Awesome. Good to have you.
It was her birthday the other day. We should say happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And it's almost your birthday.
It is almost my birthday.
Ashley's?
Almost. Yeah, we were going to switch birthdays. Me and Ashley were.
What happened with that?
Well, I'm still waiting. I still might. My birthday might be next week. I'm still waiting to see if she's going to switch with me or not. Yeah, she's just sick of winter birthdays.
Why?
Well, I'll let her explain that.
My birthday is on February 1st, and it's always cold, and it's terrible to have your birthday in the cold. You don't get to do, you're just limited on what you get to do. And so he was asking me the other day when I would want to have a birthday, and I said April because I love the rain. Tulips are my favorite flowers. That's when they usually come out, and it's not snowy and cold in winter. So he's like, "Oh, so my birthday," and I said, "Well," and he's like, "You want to switch birthdays?" I'm like, "I sure do." Because also on his birthday, we're going out of town to the Tulip Festival. It only seems fair that we go there for my birthday, not his.
Yeah, how did I get roped into a tulip festival on my birthday? God, that's what I'm trying to
Because it
figure
just
out.
so happens to be that's when tulips come up. That's what I'm trying to say. Your birthday's a better day than mine.
No, I believe it. I definitely know that. I think April's a great time to have a birthday. I've been happy with it my whole life.
Although I do love being an Aquarius, I would like to have just trade and have a birthday not anymore because they pushed the Super Bowl back a week, but every once in a while my birthday would also landed on the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that'd be horrible. I think it did one time I was with you, right?
It did.
What did we do? We still watched it, obviously, right? Yeah. She's like, "Yep, worst birthday ever. Birthday of 1989.
Now, the Super Bowl, that's soccer, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's the ones that put the ball in the hoop.
How many vinyl tape colors do you have now?
We have 3. Green, orange, and blue. They all work the same. They all work really good. They're the larger rolls. You'll notice that some companies will have the smaller roll. In fact, we used to have the smaller rolls that were about this size, and they're 20% bigger. All right, I'm just need my razor blade.
We have 2 new members on here, Dave and Ricky.
Thanks,
Welcome
Dave
to
and
the
Ricky.
Fam, guys. Fam, guys. I think I said fan.
Welcome to the Bam Fam. We're always here. At least on Thursdays, we're always here. The nice thing about putting down those safety tapes is it does help build a memory that will hopefully keep that sucker down, man. I've got to keep an eye on that because we don't want to spray it and that lift up. And then we got some repairs to do, and we don't want that. We try to keep this as nice as possible. I love that shape. Guitars are beautiful.
They are.
Although if you look in the thumbnail that I put on this one, the neck was on the wrong. Did you notice
I saw
that?
that.
I'm like, how many people are going to see that? It's like, oh, it looks terrible, but
So you never answered me if you think I should do my border tape on the edge, since I am going to be fading.
So you're gonna be fading off of this anyways, though, right?
Yep. So I probably should, huh? Because I'm going to aim right for the edge to fade out.
You have to fade this out, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So I don't think you need another. I think you're okay, actually. I did talk about that earlier.
Yeah, what about right here, though?
It can be done either way. So the fade can be, I mean, it would definitely work running like another 16th. Is that what you were thinking?
Mm-hmm.
Right there. I don't know. We talked about it a little bit. So that would be, yeah, I think I'm going to fade off this way
Okay.
with black.
Yeah.
And then just leave the double stripe on the one side.
That's not a bad
But I did
Actually,
I
that's
did-
not a bad idea, though.
Yeah, I
At
did
all.
tell you the opposite way, but I feel like we can get enough of a fade, like get this whole front edge and
Yep.
then kind of fade it this way.
Okay.
And it doesn't even need another stripe.
Let's do it.
I'll keep it nice and clean.
Somebody said, what do you suggest practicing on to learn painting? Something flat, I am guessing.
Yeah, we have the oh yeah, so you might in the UK you might be able to find some cutout panels that a company's selling. We have them here, but like a tank or hood cut out. It's nice to be able to start with a nice clean piece of metal where you have room. A lot of people will try to practice on an old like dirty gas tank that's not prepped, and then they'll have bad results and they'll wonder like what's going on here. Well, it's because it's all dirty and it's not prepped right and the paint's all messed up. So sometimes it's just better to start fresh when you're brand new.
Now, doesn't LiME have practice panels you can buy?
Yeah, but he's in the UK.
Oh, okay.
Yep. But anybody else here, we have the tank panels, the cutouts for the helmet panels, and we have the hood panels. But we're looking to also get paddles and surfboards.
No joke.
Smaller surfboards.
Yeah, that'd be rad.
Yeah. Okay, we already have the black mixed up. We did that earlier.
Dave, who's a new member on here, said that he's been watching videos for years and he's excited that he's finally hustled up enough to get supplies.
Nice. I'm glad to hear that. Yep, it doesn't take much to get started, really. I mean, you do need a few things. You need some paint, you need an airbrush, you need a compressor. At least you can get started with that. You can literally, with an airbrush from Harbor Freight and spray cans, you can pretty much do
All of it.
All of it, yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to have to share airbrushes here.
That's all right.
Won't take long.
Yeah, with how LimeLine has all the different products nowadays, you can literally do everything with pretty much a spray can.
Yep. If you want detail like what we're doing here with these fades, obviously you're going to need an airbrush and a little compressor. I'm going to do this area first right here, right where I had that problem with the tape coming up. That way I can get it done and not have to worry about it. But what I'm shooting for the gap that we have in the middle and then fading out this way. I only need to fade out one way. So if you notice my airbrush, I'm always concentrating on which way it's pointing. If I wanted a sharper line from here, I could even come at this direction as well. And you could be more controlled, but really I want a nice fade out into here. So I'm looking for full coverage inside the gap of the two tapes. And you can see I'm not looking to do it all in one swipe. I'm just kind of working my way around. I'm aiming for this area and let the overspray do the work for the blend.
Well, and one of the things that I had messed up in actually our very first video we ever did together was I was coming straight down instead of at an angle.
Yep.
And so that was one of the things that you had corrected me on was the angle so that you can get that overspray and
Yep. And trying to keep that angle the same, because if you're filling it in right here this way, well, you're not going to get all that nice blended overspray that we're looking for to be able to fade out that candy. And the reason why this is going to work is only because we're spraying candies after this, and a candy is a transparent paint. So we'll still be able to see this nice black dark blend. Because if we were just to spray like a pigmented color over this, you'd lose what we're doing. There'd be no reason for us to be even doing this.
yeah.
There's no reason for us to be even here. today
At all.
at all. Oh man, this is getting depressing.
I'm gonna stop at In-N-Out Burger.
Yeah.
Are you still using the Harbor Freight airbrush? And then
Yeah,
someone
yeah. We
said-
always use the Harbor Freighter.
Someone said, "Dang, he's smooth with that. He's smooth with that airbrush."
Oh yeah.
Yeah, how are we not sponsored by Harbor Freight by now?
Probably because we're called LimeLine.
Oh. All right.
Why aren't you sponsored by Harbor Freight?
I don't
That's what
know.
I'm
Because
asking.
I'm associated.
Okay, there you go.
It's that whole guilt by association thing.
You almost had that gig, and they're like, "We saw something on Thursday night that's we need to talk to you about."
Actually, if there's any Harbor Freight executives watching this video tonight, let's get some sponsorships going for us.
Is that a?
What is that?
It's just a little divot.
Yeah,
I
it's
thought it looked like a hole. It
No,
looked
I
like
think
a
that's
hole all
part
the
of
way
the wood.
through. Yeah, it was. That kind of tripped me out for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Did a bug just land on my? Look at that.
It did. That's a bug.
I just painted right over it. Gosh dang it! Sorry, Craig. Now you got a
Did
bug.
you just kill Greg?
Oh, he's still moving.
Is he?
Oh, I got him out.
Fly like the wind, buddy. Fly like the wind. Okay. No bugs were hurt on the filming of this.
Oh yeah.
He's flying away.
There he goes. Catch and release, man. I totally just painted right over him.
You
I'm
did.
like, what is that? He landed right where I was spraying. Okay, and I'm just kind of working on this blend on that side a little more. Okay, I'm liking this. And then I just need a blend on this other side right here. And really, I'm trying to keep my airbrush right where the peak is.
Okay.
Right there, right?
Yep.
And letting the overspray do its job. We did burn through the paint a little bit right there, so we want to make sure that we have a big enough blend to be able to take care of those.
Craig says it's on the back. No one will see Ant-Man stuck to it.
Yeah, right. What about when you do the guitar flip?
Oh, yeah.
I heard he's like Flea. Doesn't he play in his underwear? He doesn't in his tidy whities.
See, I heard he plays in his garments.
No, maybe. I think you're right on that. The cricket? Yeah. I was actually, I reposted that mustard when I painted that mustard patina video. And there was crickets all the way through that thing.
At the other shop?
Yeah. That
Yeah.
cricket would not leave us alone. Were you there when that thing was around?
I can't remember if on that first video if there was a cricket or something or not.
It was, I think it hung with us for like almost a
I
month or
can't
something.
remember either.
Yeah. Because I want to say there was something kooky like that.
Or maybe it was one time when you hung out or something.
Could have been.
That's when all of our audiences was falling asleep because of that cricket. They're just like, oh God.
Or do we?
Oh. We pay money. All right, I just about got it here. Oh, almost a full cup. Okay, let me just check this. In fact, you can go ahead and... We're all tangled up here.
Tangled up.
Someone said the mouse. I miss the mouse, friend. No, I do not. There's plenty here.
The mouse friend.
It's frickin'
I don't know if you can
freaks
call him a
me
friend.
out.
And then I'll just touch up a couple areas on this.
Do you want to touch up first? Or you want to wait?
No, go ahead.
Okay.
I'll touch it up after.
That mouse made me say lots of swear words on our live that day. I didn't even mean to, but it freaked me out.
All right, I'm gonna mix up, while Byron's doing that, I'm gonna mix up some transparent candy paint. And that's the beauty about this, is by putting transparent paint on this, we're able to still get the reflection from the metal flake. Because what's happening is, once we coat this with the colored transparent paint, the light is going to shine through the transparent paint and then reflect off of our sparkle of our metal flake, basically making the paint job look like it's glowing from the inside out, because what it's doing is reflecting back through those candy colors. That's why candy transparent colors look so good. Candy apple red. It's only what comes to my mind, really. Candy apple red. That's the big one. Grimace blue. Grimace purple. The candy concentrates that we have, you mix it with a clear base coat or inner coat clear. And I'm going to shoot, okay, so I'm doing red on mine, so you're going to end up doing
Orange.
and we'll custom mix that to the shade that you kind of want. Candy red. We're going to shoot for about a 50-50 mixture here.
Mr. C is on, and he said that you did visit and you donated a leather thing that he got. Let me see.
Oh, yeah.
Byron, oh my gosh, it just moves so fast. Byron had visited and donated a leather thing that I got with my prize from Adam and Ash. I always thought it was a plastic blade holder.
Plastic plate holder?
Blade.
What did I donate? Did I do a front pocket wallet?
Maybe.
I think that's a wallet. It's a card wallet.
And what I'm going to do in mine is put in just a splash of blue to darken the red, but I'm not going to put enough to make it purple, because if we were to put enough, if I was to 50-50 this with the amount of red, it would be purple.
Hell yeah.
The time warp keychains.
Yeah.
There we go. That darkened up that red.
Oh, that does look nice.
Sib on here says, Gents, I painted my first F-150 fender today, painted a serape on it. Came out pretty good if I say so myself.
Nice.
I've learned a lot from y'all.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
Someone says, oh yeah, the witch stairs. No one misses the witch stairs.
They don't? They do. You know how much room a set of stairs takes up in a shop? It's crazy.
I'll be honest, I don't miss the stairs.
You don't?
No.
I actually fell down them twice.
You did?
Yes.
Like during filming?
No. Both times I had my phone in my hand and I just tried to because I go down backwards too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hurt bad. My dog was down there. I was laying. My dog was down there.
You
licking.
biffed it completely. Biffed it.
Yeah, I was on the ground moaning.
Oh jeez.
And my dog came up with flicking my face, and I was like checking my body to see what's broken. I know I'm alive. That's good. But it was like a split second, I was down like the
Yeah.
stairs. It was like, it hurt. I was in a lot of pain. I was going to send my dog to get help. And all she would do is lick.
Lassie, go get help.
Yeah. Oh, she's so dumb. She wouldn't do it. Call 911, buddy. Go get help.
Craig's on here and said Debbie would want it to be painted purple, but he's not trying to be Prince.
Yeah. No Prince mural? Oh, come on. Came over
Somebody
here for
asked, do
something.
you
Oh, yeah.
ever use hand brushes?
I don't. We did a couple weeks ago. We tried to. It didn't go that great, did it, Byron?
No.
Hey Adam, are you?
I was pretty proud of myself for a second, though.
Hey Adam, are you using LimeLine concentrate candy?
Yep. Is there any other?
Couple.
Really? Not in my mind.
There's your cup. There's my cup. There's your lid. No, don't get it mixed up with mine. I don't need that tangerine over here.
It's B Diamond Orange.
Oh. Definitely need to put that in there. That wouldn't have been the first time. And I might as well just fill this all the way
Might
up.
as well.
I think I might need a little bit more reducer in this, though. A little bit more in my mixture.
remember you painting with hot dog buns, but not brushes.
Buns and mustard, yep. That was a good one. You can use mayonnaise too. You can paint with mayonnaise. You ever see that when I painted that patina with
I saw the thumbnail for it, but I never watched it.
how do you not watch a thumbnail that shows mustard painting with mustard and you just like, well, that's
Because
not
I just
interesting
thought to
enough.
myself, what kind of kooky business is Adam up to?
That's definitely clickbait. There's no way of mustard going on that thing. Painting with KY jelly. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh,
The count. No, it's good with KY.
count down. I'm just telling you. It might.
Yeah, I might not like that. Okay,
so
so
are we making my paint right now, or are you just doing your paint?
I got mine made, and then we can make yours right now
What the
too.
hell?
We can make yours. I'll help you out here. We'll just go right here, and then we'll grab some red, which was right here.
We just had it.
Actually, we need some intercoat first. We'll do that first. Guess it really don't matter.
Either way, right?
Yeah, and I'll mix you up enough so that you make sure you have enough for your front side too. Have to rematch it. That would suck. And then this. Oh yeah, the red's right here. It's
And
literally
you
just
need
set
the
it
orange too.
there. No, I just need the gold,
Gold. Where's your gold at?
and it's right down here. I'm already on.
You're already on top of it.
Oh yeah,
All right.
yeah. It's not like normal. Shoot, I had tangerine right there on the ground though. I could have just used that, but it's okay. You can make it with gold and
Yeah.
red. That's what makes orange.
Do you have the small disposable spray paint cups?
These ones right here. Yes, they are coming. We are out of stock right now on those 10 ounces, but we will be bringing that size back in. Okay, we'll have to check that and see where that's at as far as color goes. Maybe a little more gold.
Mm-hmm.
It actually will look pretty red until you spray it on. And then it looks way more orange than what it looks like in here. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of just a little bit of this and then put some reducer in it. Okay. Got that. I just need to touch up my black a little bit here. Make sure my hands are clean. Paint all over them. Touching this thing. Thank you. Like a little kid rubbing them on my pants.
That's why I wore these. They're like covered in paint, primer, clear coat.
I'm just making sure my blend is even all the way through the guitar here. Sorry, I'm just really like super concentrating right now. I'm not even breathing. Okay. Okay, that looks good.
Yeah.
One thing we do need to do is, well, we'll hang them up now.
Okay.
I think that's that's probably the best bet is we'll hang them up and then we can shoot them hanging up. They'll bring them back down to leaf them. We may want to mask off the back of this too. We can do one of two things. We can let me think the best way. We might want to back mask that just to keep it clean because since it's clear coated, we could, and there's a little bit of overspray, we could go back and hit it with the sander and sand it back to that edge. Which that's fine too. We'll probably just do that. We can leave it. We'll hit this edge right here. Wait a minute. You're masking yours up though, right? You're keeping that original?
Yeah.
Okay. So you are going to want to mask up and around yours right there.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna end up spraying mine, having that blend there.
Okay. Do we have 2-incher?
Let's see. I think right over here.
If not, I can just do the.
No, you're gonna want to probably use the bigger tape. Let's see. Yeah, maybe just go grab one over there. Oh, great. I put that right through that hole. Tape's right on the edge of that. Why did I not think of that? Okay. There we go. And then we'll move this camera. So Byron's going to do his a little bit different. He wants to save more of the iridescent sparkle that we have on there. The oil spill, right?
Yep.
That's what it looks like. And then so he's gonna shield that. But he did blend it with black because there's no use putting a pinstripe there if you can only see one side of it. So that's kind of why we blended that. Make sure this thing's good and steady. I don't want this thing to fall.
Somebody said, well, Byron is a little different.
I am a little different. I'm a required. No, not required. Nope.
That's how we get our tax benefits at the end of the year. He is literally a deduction. I'm sorry, Byron. We're just picking on you.
What the hell's going on tonight? Okay? What's going on?
I didn't mean to call you a deduction. That's like the worst thing you can call somebody, right? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and move you guys over here.
Acquired, Byron. The word you're looking for is acquired. Someone said.
Required or acquired?
Acquired.
Oh, okay. You're not required yet. You're just acquired. Does that look good? Yeah.
Or if you.
That's perfect. We're gonna paint the guitar there. That is great.
All right.
That's what I said.
Someone said, man, it's tax season. Deductions are good right now.
That's for next year now. We're just planning for our future.
You can be a tax credit. What's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that. You know what? I think I will. No, I'm changing my mind now. I think I am going to go ahead and just back mask right here.
Oh, you caught here?
Well, I'm not doing exactly what he's doing. I'm just back masking because I really don't want to have to deal with the overspray on front of the guitar. I'm not taping off the whole thing. Just enough.
Someone said, did you build your paint booth?
No, this is, you can buy one of these. It's just called an open face paint booth is what they're called. And it, no, it came with the building. We got really lucky.
Someone says, laugh out loud, you got to get that child tax credit.
You know what? I think she's only reading the crappy comments about me. That's what I think.
Somebody did pay you a compliment. Didn't they say something about your lines being really straight?
I just read what people type.
You know,
We can't hide it from you, Byron.
here's the thing.
Someone get Byron a step stool.
Well, I know he's impossible to play finger cuffs with because it don't fit. My finger just don't fit in there.
Someone says she just reads the good ones.
I don't think they're good.
I see how it is.
I think they're horrible and terrible.
Do you face the green or the white side of your fan filter towards you, or does it matter?
I think I did it the right way. I wasn't really sure when I put those in. They're the cheapo ones, though. I'm going to upgrade and get the better ones on the next go around.
Someone
actually need to
says
be
Byron
replaced.
has such patience with us.
I sure do.
Until next week, Byron's not with us. We have no idea why.
He quit. That's enough.
That was enough. I can't take no more. Okay, so I'm just going to use that to see. I'm just kind of shielding that, so when I hit it this way, it's not going to kind of help that area. You got yours? Yeah, it looks good.
I'm ready to rock and roll.
If someone
All right,
see-
I'm gonna
if-
do mine red
if
first.
If somebody sees a ad that says LimeLine hiring for new tax deduction, just know where Byron went, okay?
There's that, so you can get that ready. Pour it into there. And then
Someone
I'll
says
grab-
Byron has the clean fade. We do appreciate Byron. We're just jealous because he gets to hang out with the cool kids.
Yeah, but this is the kind of crap you deal with when you hang out down here, everybody.
We all need somebody.
You know, they only have sugar-free root beer, bad jokes, and I'm pretty sure I have cancer now.
And freaking chai without whipped cream.
Yeah, chai tea with no whipped cream. It's like
Byron is the raddest.
you come down here, there's ham, no burger. It's horrible.
Somebody said, actually, if Byron doesn't show up next week, he's out shopping for medium gloves.
Okay, we're ready to go. Booth
on.
Kent's gonna go with a light coat to start. Nothing too crazy. What is that thing? No, don't do it. It's dirty up there.
Go ahead, go on.
running. Good for my first coat. I'm gonna let that tack off for a minute. Now it's covering pretty fast. It's looking really good. Oh, wow, it is still changing colors.
Is it still?
I think so.
Oh yeah.
Is it? I don't know. Okay. These are pretty similar colors, so all we got to do is just really just spray it out,
Okay.
and it's ready to go. Wow, that looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks way more orange once you put it on there, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you don't have to do your edges.
Uh-huh.
That's convenient. Looks good. I think I got mine.
Almost there.
Almost got it.
Yeah.
Mine's almost dry. It won't matter. It only matters when mine sprays his. Oh yeah, looks great.
Yep.
Looks like you got full coverage.
I think so too.
Yep. Okay, booth off.
Booth off.
Did you pull your trigger on that?
Yep.
Okay. You usually only make that mistake once.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody, y'all have, when you take the cup off, if you don't pull the trigger, if you don't, I'm all down there. If you don't pull the trigger when you're taking the cup off, everything will just leak right out.
right
It makes the biggest mess. So remember, you have to bleed your gun out.
Yep.
Where's your PPE? They're asking.
Oh, where is that thing? No, there's actually pretty good airflow with that booth. We're
Yeah.
not really catching much of anything. Back at the old place, that's where it was.
Yeah, no, this booth sucks it in quite good.
Yeah, it sucks bad.
Yep.
Okay. We don't want to lay it into that. I know that for sure. We may want to put something else down. I'll go grab another one of those real quick.
Okay.
Just throw that right on top. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pull backing off. Oh yeah, I'm glad I did that because there would have been quite a bit of overspray I'd have to clean up. What's going on here?
Oh, that looks nice. I like that color. We need to adjust the camera.
Just the camera back down? Yeah.
Yep.
If you would, please. I'm going to have to cut this. I'm just having a heck of a time.
That looks pretty good.
Only used to cut lace. Oh, great.
Oh, don't you dare. Craig
What
said,
is that?
if the guitar is ready, I will debut it March 13th at the Gandy Dancer. I can hardly wait to play this new axe.
I didn't hear you. I'm way over here. Let's see.
Craig said, if the guitar's ready, it'll debut March 13th at the Gandy Dancer. I can hardly wait to play this new axe.
All right. No promises, though.
And that's a Friday.
You got it?
We can finally come. I love it's on Friday instead of Thursday, Craig.
Okay.
All right.
Looks pretty decent there. Good and dry? Okay. Let's go ahead and we'll what we need to do is we need to peel off where the leaf goes and then we'll back mask the other way. Hopefully no issues.
Where's our little black tape plates?
They're hiding from us.
Someone said, pretty cool, Craig's watching them do your own guitar body live. That would be cool, huh?
We just use a regular razor blade.
All right.
I can you need a blade right there.
Yeah.
It's okay. We'll manage here. Taping and masking is the funnest part, I tell you what. You always liked pulling the tape, didn't you, Ash?
I love the tape.
It's nerve-wracking to
It
me
is.
sometimes.
It's satisfying to me.
You're like, please don't peel. Because you never know. And we're not pulling the fine line edges. We're keeping those on. We need those.
Somebody said, "Are we smashing the guitars at the end of the show like the good old days?"
Not this show, but Craig might. His show. In his tidy whities. I can already see it now.
Somebody said, "What pickups are going into that guitar? Is that guitar lingo? Do you two know?"
I just didn't know what they said.
I have no
No,
idea.
we don't have to pick it up. It's right here. If we're picking this thing up, we got problems. It's on the ground. I'm sorry? To me? Got it.
Okay, for reals. I'll see you guys later.
See you
See
later.
you, sweetie pants. You getting it? Okay, we
Yeah, I
got...
only got one little piece left.
Oh, I thought you were going to say I got one little piece that's a problem. I was like, what?
No.
No,
Somebody
we've been
said-
good so far.
That's a pipe dream when pulling tape.
Here we go.
It's a, I'm sorry, a pipe dream? I don't think I've ever heard that phrase.
What'd you do? Oh, you're. I see what you're doing now.
Yeah, we have to we have to mask out.
Yeah, we have to mask that out now too.
Yep. So we are taping on top of our candy. It's a little risky. We want to make sure it's all the way dry. Feel dry enough? Hopefully, right?
We're gonna find out.
No problems, please. Whatever we do, we don't panic on here, right? We just pretend it didn't happen. Yeah, it looks good. Oh my gosh, what's going on here?
We just have to remember that they really can't see the fine details.
Yeah. I was never sweating so bad on that Trans Am hood we did. I was like, oh, somebody open the window, please. Need some fresh air. And basically we're just using it's easier to use the thinner tape to kind of start, and then we can use the either paper masking as a pretty smart move, because then you're actually not even sticking any adhesive or anything on the candy paint, which will be fine. It's just a little risky.
Guess it all depends on how thick you did the candy, huh?
I mean, if you piled it on there and then taped it up like too fast,
Yep.
yeah, you could have some pretty big issues. We don't need to tape the whole thing out. That's the good thing.
Craig said, "We're not smashing this guitar. It's already an heirloom."
Yep. At least
What
not on
happened
purpose.
to that Trans Am hood? Did the customer have to have it completely stripped and redone?
Oh yeah, he would definitely. He definitely had to have it stripped. I don't know what really happened to that dude. And that's fine. I don't know. I think he tried to blame it on us a little bit. Like, oh, come on, dude.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, he didn't, but it's kind of seemed like. I'm sure he blamed it on us after he left to people he's talking to, but I don't know.
Yeah, that definitely was not our fault.
But stuff happens.
It does.
That's why it's better if you do the work all yourself. That you know what kind of primer you're using. You know you're using the correct base coats. If you're just trusting somebody, and a lot of customers do it, they're like, "Oh, all the body work's done. It's ready to go in the booth." Yeah, right. It's never ready. I was pretty lucky to have good customers for the longest time. You know, I painted 15 years, and There, every once in a while, I think I got good at noticing bad potential customers.
Mm-hmm.
It's like there's red flags. I don't know. Maybe there's other painters out there that have been painting for long enough that know the red flags and they kind of notice things. A lot of them like do what you want, and they're like, "What did you just do?"
You have artistic freedom on this one. Why the hell did you do that?
Yeah, and the other thing is like if there's body work or anything that you have to do, because a lot of times you got to strip paint and sand it down, and you'll find like a bunch of body work, or maybe there's previous damage that you got to repair because it's getting repainted.
Yeah.
You don't just do it. I've learned that mistake. I'm like, oh, I'll just do it, and then tell him, you know, he'll settle up with me, I'm sure. No, they're not usually not happy about that. You got to tell them right when you notice.
Bondo buggies.
Bondo buddies?
Buggies.
Oh.
Buggies.
That's when you paint on a bad paint job?
Mm-hmm.
That took me that long to compute that in my head. You know, you don't have to race me. It's okay. It's okay to come in last. There's no problem with that. All right. You actually have less to tape off, right? Oh no,
Yeah.
a little bit.
A little bit less.
Oh. We're just putting enough tape to be able to, because we're going to be applying the sizing glue with an airbrush, so we can get pretty precise.
So are we going to paper up the middle?
We're going to, if I have paper over there, we're going to do it. And really, masking is one of the most tedious things with custom paint, because you'll have to mask and then pull off and then back mask.
It's very true.
But it's not bad. I mean, it's kind of it's pretty chill. It's
Yeah.
not like you have to put a whole lot of thought into it.
Unless you're doing 9 hours of fine line tape for a serape roof on a car.
Yeah.
Then it becomes a little much.
And then like, well, should we spray gold on this whole thing? Yeah, if anybody's interested, the first, well, in fact, the first lowrider roof I ever painted was Byron's here, and he helped me. It was in his garage.
Yep.
And you didn't know how to paint at all.
Nope.
And I kind of knew how to paint. I wasn't that great of a painter, but good enough for those days.
Yeah.
But you can still find it online if you look up Filthy Pickle Cadillac.
Yep.
That's all you would need to do, and
He'll pull it right up.
it's the whole serape blanket. That was my back was hurting.
It was interesting. That was 2 or 3 days of taping and painting, right?
Yep. So we'll probably just use this. I have this Bondo paper.
Okay.
We can probably just kind of slap one of those in there. Kind of help. We don't have to do. We'd probably just tape up. Something like that. People are probably like, what in the hell are they doing? They're like, what is... Yeah, but it's just it's a better way of not having to tape the whole surface out.
It's true.
You just kind of get it up to that edge. Oh,
I was just trying to hold
You
your
need
hand.
that?
I do.
we only have one roll?
Well, it's all I grabbed.
How were you taping that out the whole time? Oh,
With-
with that?
Yeah,
Oh,
with
okay.
quarter
I'm all
or
still on it.
3/4, I should say.
And another thing is once we put this leaf on, we want to make sure it's the last thing that we do. Like, say like, oh, maybe I'll just do the leaf and then I'll tape that off and then apply the hand.
Nope.
That's not the way it works. Once the leaf is on, it's very fragile still. Like even if you were to touch a piece of tape to it, it's gonna rip that right off and it's gonna mess up your job. So leaf is last before you go into clear.
What the hell?
What happened there? Some guy had to rip it wrong, huh? Get off of me!
It came back to get me. Did you see that?
All right, I think I got mine. One more piece right here. Beautiful.
I'm almost there.
I'm going to clean out the airbrush. Get ready to load up some sizing glue. We're going to get to the good stuff right here. This is where it's going to get real good.
I would have to say leafing is one of my favorite things.
It's fun, right?
Yeah.
If it's done right. It could be a horrible experience if it's not. You don't do it right. Want to make sure the airbrush is all the way cleaned out of solvent and paint.
Somebody said, do you need to spin gold leaf differently than silver or copper leaf? I have been told that you need to use velvet. Can't find an answer to this question.
You can use velvet, but the type of leaf is not going to affect. It's not going to change with what you spin it with. Velvet does work. It's kind of an old school thing, but now most of the time it's 5,000 grip pads on a spinner.
And then do you have to spin the different colors a different way?
No. Not that I know of. They all look the same to me.
What's the prize for the winner tonight?
You know what? Screw them. They don't get anything tonight. They can get a glove. How's that? A used glove.
We're doubling the prizes today. I don't know, Ash. What do you think? What, maybe something to do with leafing? We can get a ball. We can give some gold and silver, and we do have the brand new big bottle of sizing glue. You can find that at certain places online. Ooh. So yeah, that's 8.5 ounces right there, and we're still gonna. So that'll make 17 ounces total because it needs to be mixed 1-to-1 with water, which we're gonna do that right now. Get yourself.
Does it matter if it's hot or cold water?
You know what? I have never thought about that, and as far as I know, no, there's not going to be any issue either way. These little cups are over here. Okay, we'll pop this thing open.
So is that what we decided, or you guys decided, was some leafing products?
Yeah, I think that Ash.
What's so funny over there, Ashley?
I'm not gonna read it.
I wish you would,
Hey, it
because
says,
it's about me.
all this tape is coming out of your check, boys. Now step into my office.
All right, we're gonna mix that with some water. That's all I got is water right here.
Yeah, I don't know. So we do, I don't know. What do you think?
Well, ask them. Maybe they want to have some input. We got t-shirts, we got sweatshirts, we got leafing supplies. Flake.
Want to hear a funny story about a LimeLine hoodie?
What happened?
So-
what's going on?
At B Diamond Leather, I have a big laser machine, and I'm able to laser wood, plastic, leather, whatever.
Uh-huh.
I was having to hold down a piece, and I was in my brand new LimeLine hoodie. All of a sudden, my arm started getting really hot. I didn't realize the laser caught me on fire.
Oh, wow. It saved your life.
The LimeLine hoodie saved my life.
I like that.
Did you get burned?
No, thankfully.
Thanks for the hoodie.
Yeah, thanks to the
Limeline.
hoodie.
Maybe we should give away the life-saving LimeLine hoodie. Not the one with the hole in it, but did it?
Take a hole in it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Did you get burned?
Nope, thankfully. Yeah.
Scary.
Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, I shouldn't have had my hand in the laser machine anyways, but man.
We might as well get our leaf ready too. We do have the box so that we have some leaf there.
Yep.
Someone said the variegated leaf would look cool on Byron's guitar.
It would. It would look good. The thing with the variegated leaf, it doesn't spin. It spins, but it's not.
You don't see it.
You don't
really.
see it as
Yeah.
much. Yeah. We also have the.
Oh wow, this is like a double pack here.
Yeah. We have the whole set there. 1,000 sheets of a 5.5 by 5.5 inch. Those are available. Yep.
It
Brand
comes
new
in this
item.
nice LimeLine black box.
All right, so
Remove that.
yeah, there we go. So if you pay attention to how I'm spraying this, I'm super light with it, right? We're just going to do a nice little tack coat. Not over apply it. This sizing glue actually has a pearlescent in it, so you can kind of see a color shift in it when it gets too wet. Unfortunately, with this, this is already kind of like that. It kind of looks the same as what the metal flake already looks like, so it's kind of hard to see. So I'm just going to kind of guess.
Someone here was talking about doing leafing with a brush. Can you talk about the leafing or the sizing glue and?
Yeah, so the sizing glue from LimeLine is a waterborne sizing glue. It's best that it gets applied with an airbrush or a minigun paint gun. You can do that as well. I like the airbrush because we have airbrushes here and we're able to be a little more controlled with it. But a paint gun would work just fine with this too. You just put in your paint gun. So you still reduce it 1-to-1 with water. You can make it a little bit thicker and not reduce it quite as much if you're spraying with your gun. It kind of it's up to you how it's spraying out. But yeah, 3 to 4 light coats is all you need. Make sure you get glue into the edges and you're ready to go.
Someone says I struggle with picking up like 2 packs of leaves. 2 sheets and then pick it up.
Yeah, usually I'll still lay it down and then I'll pull that one off and lay it down. A lot of times I'll grab like a big stack and I'll just like transfer it to the next. I find that to be pretty easy. The variegated is binded on one side, so it makes it so you can just fold it and move on. So that's one nice thing about the variegated leaf. Two, starting to get tacky. As long as you're spraying it light, it's going to dry fast. If you spray it really wet, it's going to take a while for it to evaporate and dry because it is a water-based. Looking good. I'm making sure that I'm angling my airbrush into the edges as well.
Mr. C said he has the leaf that he won, and he says it's special to him because he won it on the night that you finished my grandma's urn.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. That was such a great urn too.
Yeah, it was.
That image was so cool, right?
You sprayed the glue too heavy. Can I just use water to wipe it off and start over again?
Yes, you can. Ooh. Oh, I'm sorry about that. That was a little full.
It's all right. We'll just get that cleaned up a little bit
Yeah,
here.
don't let it drip. There's a little bit right there too. There you go. Yep, getting tacky. I'm gonna put, I think I'm last one on this one, and I'm about ready to go. The nice thing is you can spray it a little bit wetter once you have a couple of coats on, because what happens when you spray waterborne anything on a surface when it first lands? What does water want to do? It wants to attract to itself.
Mm-hmm.
And create like beads of water droplets, and that's what we don't want. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry. Ooh, got a little wet right there. Not too bad. Yeah, we're tacky.
Mr. C said he has his brother riding around in his car.
Wet right
Yeah, a
there.
little
Just,
wet
yeah,
right
just
there.
make sure that dries before you
Last
spray it.
damn one, too.
And right there too.
Dang it.
It's okay. Let it dry.
Yeah.
We're gonna double leaf it too. So
Yeah.
yeah, give yours another second on that and that. Looks like, yeah, a little wet there. I'm a little wet right there. Other than that, it's pretty good. Got a little crazy.
Got a little hog wild.
Mm-hmm.
Now, does the leafing have a direction on what side you should put down?
No, not
Okay.
really. No. That's a good question, though. Nope, it's going to be the same on both sides. So, yeah, somebody mentioned earlier, people are going to hate this because I'm going to waste a lot of leaf here, but so be it. So I have a few sheets that I have on here that I'm just going to kind of spank it down.
Tappa, tappa, tappa.
And then move on. Yours is getting closer.
Yeah, mine's almost there. Actually, by the time I get around to that, it might be dry.
Yeah, I'd probably start right there.
Bam.
Maybe just give it another second because I see it barely starting to flash off now.
Bam.
If you rush it, it'd be bad. Because if you apply the leaf when it's too wet, it traps that water and it has a really hard time drying, and it'll keep that glue wet because it's not a two-part kind of a deal. It's not a part A and part B together where it's going to dry. It's meant to air dry, and there's no air underneath there. It just can't dry.
Got
And
a
really-
little, got a little buck nasty with this thing.
No, you'll be fine.
Almost there. Almost there. Actually, I think I'll start over here and start working my way. Because that's getting pretty stinking dry.
Yep. Oops. Trying to keep the sheets as smooth as possible. Like when you lay it down, try not to wrinkle it or let it fold over itself. If it folds over itself, it will look different. It will have a different kind of a tint to it.
Can you pre-cut the leaf to reduce the waste?
Yes. Yep. Yeah, the regular leaf sheets that when they come half this size, so they're a little bit better size to be able to use with this. Like I said, I'm gonna hear it in the comments for this. Like, you're wasting so much leaf, and I know it's wasting a lot of leaf here. I'm sorry.
They have no idea what wasting leaf looks like until they see me.
Well, you at least got half sheets.
Yeah. Well, and I got glue on my hands, so I'm sticking.
Do you have any plans on making a solvent or 2K glue?
No, we do plan on doing a sizing glue in an aerosol can.
Oh.
Can they just use Elmer's glue?
No, this is not. And people have said that. Like, it's just watered down Elmer's glue. It's not Elmer's glue. I promise you that. Not to say watered down Elmer's glue wouldn't work. I mean, maybe it would. But just because it's white and it's not Elmer's glue that I know of. Okay, I got mine down. We're going to end up doing 2 sheets, 2 layers on this. All right, we do have these cool little roller and burnishing kits that are available. Got the roller and we got the brush. What we're going to do first is take the brush, tap it straight down. Basically, I'm just pushing it straight down because where they overlap, we don't want to brush those away yet because what's going to happen is that could tear the leaf. And see right there, it happened a little bit.
Do the gold and silver behave the same way?
They do. Yep.
Craig says, not really thrilled about how the guitar looks right now. What the?
What is this tinfoil? Yeah, leafing adds a lot to a paint job. It really makes it next level. Go ahead and use the roller. Make sure we have good contact with the glue and the leaf. Oh, see, it picked up a little bit right there. If you see a spot that's missing a little bit, just pat a little bit more of your excess that's laying around like mine is everywhere. And then really it's as simple as just making sure that you're pushing your edges down in there. And with the brush, just by rubbing it a bunch of times, you kind of burnish it and you make the leaf look uniform is what you want. And you want to try to get it as shiny as possible. Shinier it is, the smoother it's laid out, the better the spins are going to look. You know what works great for this is shop back.
Yeah.
It does. People do it and they'll put a little shop back right here and they'll just suck up all the waste. Yeah, my edges are a little chunky here and there, so definitely doing another layer on top of this. That's the great thing about water-based sizing glue. When you spray it on, you can leaf, and you can leaf it one more time to take care of any imperfections. I don't have very many in here. Not as many as you. Oh.
What the Sam hell?
No, yours actually looks pretty good for the glue disaster you had just a second ago. But you can see where that glue is a little thick. It's just a little,
Yeah,
right?
there.
A
Yeah.
little textured, but
Yeah.
that'll kind of mellow out once we put another coat on. But it's not the end of the world. It's just if you're chasing perfection, you know, that's still going to look fine. There's not going to be any problems really. And just making sure that all those edges, because what happens is the leaf, the tape is thick and it adds a thickness to the layer of wherever you're taping to. And what happens when you lay the leaf down, it can bridge up over the edge. And then once you pull your tape, it'll leave a jagged edge, right? Because you have to make sure you push down and tuck in those edges. And a lot of it is by driving the bristles into the edges. We have leaf all over, don't we?
Everywhere.
We might have to pick up our guitars and then flip this over one more time, because if not, we might get some leaf in our glue before we want it in there.
Yeah.
I just kind of wipe off the excess. I mean, if you get a little chunk in there, it's not the end of the world. It'll still look fine, but you really don't want anything floating in your glue. No, that actually looks really good, Byron. It's shining up nice. By applying the... for the people that may not have heard earlier, we masked all this off instead of spraying it with candy, and we could have just literally just sprayed it all with candy and then masked it off once, right?
Yep.
But we shielded this area just so we can have that nice, smooth, sanded clear coat for the leaf to land on instead of having that candy and base coat on there. Okay. Use some of these. Oh, I literally taped mine. There we go.
What a mess.
There, that's cleaner. But you can see here, I don't know if you can see that close, but there's a little bit of chunks here and there on the edges. You really have to eyeball the whole thing.
I see a lot of them
On yours?
on yours.
You need glasses. Mine is perfect. Okay, so yeah, let's I think we're good to go.
I think we are.
Okay, same thing. I'm just gonna kind of blow this off. Get some silver in your... Yeah, we need to... I'm gonna get gold in mine, and you're gonna get... Let's grab the air hose real quick, and we'll just kind of blow that off a little bit. We made it this far. We want to take every precaution to make sure these turn out as good as possible. I like that gold on there. Holy cow.
Yeah.
That looks so good.
I always go back and forth between which I like better, the gold or the silver.
Okay, that's better. I better put this back.
Byron, good job.
Thanks.
So far, so good.
Both looking good, guys. That sounds cool. Sound, I guess it's cool.
Thank you. Okay. I'll do the honors. And I'm really paying really close attention to the areas that kind of didn't get it the first time. And watching the glue hit the surface. You can tell right when it starts to gloss up.
Looks so rad, Byron.
I'm not even going to respond to anybody anymore. My feelings are too hurt tonight.
Definitely rad, Byron. Is that rad enough, Byron?
Yes.
I would leave, I mean, you're doing fine. I would probably just to learn something. Like, cause see how you're going on and off with the trigger?
Yeah.
That's fine to go on and off with the trigger. I'm holding on to the air though. So if you can just keep the air on.
Okay.
Are you? Yeah. Cause you're just.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're pushing up and down too.
Yep.
Keep the air on and just see if you can just move back and forth like that.
Okay.
Because what's happening is right when you're spurting it, more's coming out. Yeah. Like that.
They said what?
Hey, we're trying to make up, Byron. By saying all the rads, they want to know that.
Nope. You guys have already hurt my feelings.
I'm glad you thought about it. You paused for a minute. You're like,
Am I gonna forgive them? Nope, I'm not.
Yeah. I'm glad you thought about it. That means it really came from the heart. So no, it's okay. He thought about it. We have to accept that.
That's true. I at least thought about it.
He wasn't like, hell no.
No, I actually don't even get my feelings hurt really hardly at all. I
That's
think it's
good.
all in fun.
It is. They used to make fun of me until you came around.
I know. That's what I was going to say. They're not
take the
talking
heat
about
off.
your hair anymore. Now they're talking about me.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to point that out and make you feel bad. It's your show.
I know. I'm going to come back with a hair transplant and everybody's going to be jealous.
Byron needs a hug.
I do.
Ran
Okay,
out?
Do me a favor this time. Don't get sizing glue all over my gloves.
Well, no promises. That'll be enough. The nice thing about the glue, too, even though it's reduced, you can always just throw it back in the bottle. Oh, what's that?
What's going on over there?
Adam.
That wasn't me this time.
Someone said, laugh out loud. Getting the plugs?
A hair plug?
Oh, yeah, that's what it's called?
No, that's the old-fashioned way. Hair plug, you know? Round flat hair plug is different.
It is? Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was the same. Going to Turkey, baby.
Give Byron a Pepsi and sing him a song.
Well, we don't have a guitar, a playable one at least.
Someone said, just added line to my bookmarks toolbar. Thanks.
Nice. LiME paint supply.
He said he had a fun night making fun of Byron. That's why.
That's why he saved it. Well, that's why it wasn't funny. I think I need one more coat on this.
Think so.
E. Brown said one time he was leaking and he went to the restroom one time and the toilet paper got stuck to his hand from the glue.
I missed it. What'd they say?
Toilet paper got stuck to his hand with the glue.
He was leaking and he went to the bathroom and the toilet paper got stuck to his hand. That would easily stick to that glue.
Oh, yeah. You know, maybe for the rest of the live, we just need to remember all the things Adam has done over the years and
All
bring
this-
those up.
Yeah, I need like a blooper reel. Okay, I think that's good enough for me.
Okay.
Let that sit for a second.
Fatlack said, "Why do I feel like Byron's guitar is looking at me? It kind of has a face."
Does it?
Look at it right here. Come over here.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Is that an eye?
Yeah.
And that's an eye?
Yeah.
That's the mouth?
Square nose.
Yep.
No, the face is the nose. I can see that.
It's like finding shapes in clouds.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Whoa, that one blew away.
Now, when you go to lay it back down, do you try to overlap it differently?
Yeah, I do.
I do too.
Yeah, good question. Yep. Yeah, I try to keep the seams in a different spot.
Yep.
A blooper video compilation would be hilarious. Posted on April Fools.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. A lot of paint bloopers around here. Hopefully not tonight. We want this to turn out really good. Oh, did I let that one fold over? A little bit. Oh, I saved it.
Did you save it?
Yeah. Got a little crazy with that one.
Happens to the best of us.
So far, so good. How about you?
Yeah, so far so good. You know what else I was just thinking? I'm being made fun of.
You're still upset.
There's no gluten-free snacks for me here. And there might not even be a Pepsi in the fridge.
You're just opening yourself up. Gluten-free.
I can't help it. I have celiacs.
We have a
God.
whole brand new fruit bowl on the table right over there for you, buddy.
Oh,
Who wants fruit bowl?
forget
Well,
the
that's
fruit bowl. This
gluten-free.
guy needs...
Always gluten free.
It is true. It is always gluten-free.
Man, I just got another reason to make fun of you.
I cannot help it that I have celiacs disease. It's a disease.
X-lax disease? yeah.
Yeah, but it's true, pretty much.
E. Brown said, "Adam and Byron make me feel like leafing tomorrow. That's the plan."
All right. It looks fun, huh? It actually is really fun when it's going
It
your
is,
way.
yeah.
And really just take your time, make sure that all the edges are tucked in. Yeah, it did fold over just a little bit right there, but it's okay, not too bad.
Well, when you spin it, will it come out?
No, I mean, it won't look that bad.
Okay.
When you spin it, it'll kind of go away. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of will. Less noticeable, I guess.
Yes, less noticeable.
The thing is with leaf, it'll never be 100% perfect. There's always going to be tiny little imperfections. But the less you have, the better it looks. Like pretty much my edges look flawless almost. How about yours? Is your falling apart at the edges?
So far mine aren't looking bad.
And where most people, when they're new and they make the mistake of not burnishing it enough and pushing the leaf down, they'll get too excited and like, oh, that's good enough, and then they'll go pull their tape and like it's just jagged on all the edges, which is fine if you plan on pinstriping it. You know, you could fix that up with a pinstripe. But on this, no, we're not doing that.
Somebody said he was wondering how a lot of people are doing leaf flake lately. I've been thinking about how people are using flake like leaf lately. Is it just sizing and flake?
It's sizing and leaf. Flake is is metal flake that goes in the paint. A lot of people make that mistake though. They get leaf mixed up with flake.
When you are spinning, should there be a certain amount of overlap? Example, 30% overlap your previous spin?
Yeah, there is. It's kind of personal preference. I like to overlap 40% roughly. That way you still get the center of the spin. But it's all personal preference. You can overlap 50%. You don't have to overlap at all. I don't know how it would look. How would that look? You'd have to get it perfect, right? And then some of it wouldn't be spun.
Man.
And someone said, art isn't supposed to be perfect, Adam. I keep trying to tell you that.
Yeah. We try to get it close, though. But there is beauty in imperfections, that's for sure. It shows it's hand done. This is not a wrap or a sticker. Kind of in a way it is, but...
Yeah, kind of, huh?
Could you spray adhesive before you go leaf to lock it down better?
Adhesive... What kind of adhesive? No, I don't think so. Like adhesion promoter?
That looks so cool.
I think I just about got it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, adhesive promoter.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that. You can do adhesion promoter after, like, once this gets ready to go into clear coat, it's nice to do a little spray of adhesion promoter over the I almost call it metal flake now, over the leaf. And it can you could just hit the leaf and let the overspray kind of go onto the paint. It's clear, so it's not going to bother anything. Then I'm just going to peek at all my edges.
Same here. Don't remember Adam's bullet holes. Those were fun nights.
Yep. Somebody gave me the idea, like, put a bullet hole there. Because I would always, I don't know, my airbrush always leaking onto my paint job. Hate that. Could not get it right. Okay.
What grit do you use underneath the leaf?
It's sanded with 600 grit.
All right.
I think we got it here. Now we got to pill this thing, huh?
Oh, shit.
Byron
What?
Byron taking out his anger, tapping on that guitar.
They're making fun of me. Okay, well, this is it.
We're just going to untape the whole thing, huh?
We're going to tape it, and, when you tape it, you just kind of be really careful, and, you don't peel the paint up with it. That's what you don't do. So whatever you have to do. No, you just be gentle with it.
Yeah. let's do it.
It's like having really soft hands when you're pulling. And I always wait to pull the fine line tape that's next to the leaf. I always try to leave that for last. So I just want to pull off the yellow masking that we did. That way, when I pull that last edge of tape, I can really concentrate on what angle I'm pulling it out at to make sure that the line stays as crisp as possible.
Like opening presents on Christmas morning.
Just about.
Except for scarier.
Yeah, not as exciting. It's exciting to spin it though. I know that.
Yep.
So get ready because it's going to get good here in a second.
Ah, the tape there.
Well, the sides look good.
Yeah, yeah. I just don't know where to pull.
Just find a tab in the middle.
Would adhesion promoter over candy paint help with bleeding?
No. Intercoat clear over candy will help with bleeding, but it won't prevent it. And when he says bleeding, a lot of it's like, I'm guessing like bleeding when you go to clear it. Because if you clear it and you clear it too fast and too hard, too wet at first, that candy can leach up into that wet clear coat. And clear coat naturally wants to level out. And what happens is it leaches up and it levels out over the surface, which can cause it to shift and move over your lines and your graphics. Causes it to bleed. You did it.
I did it.
And no paint peel. That's good. No
All right,
overspray.
now it's time for the stinking
The
fine
edges.
line. So I'm just gonna pull. Yeah, I'm gonna pull even the 16th. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. You're gonna pull everything.
Yeah.
Oh.
What? Oh.
Oh man.
Oh.
Whoa. Didn't do nothing. That was almost my bullet hole right there. Okay. So when we pull these lines, hopefully y'all can see it. So I'm going to pull it at an angle like this, like a 45-degree angle away. You don't want to pull it into your leaf, because if you pull it into your leaf, you could, if the edge isn't all the way down, it could tear it up into it.
What's the reason for applying 2 layers of the leaf? I believe that's what you did, right? I missed a bit, was driving to work.
Yeah, so glue, leaf, glue again, and then leaf. That way you can get all your imperfections taken care of and filled. Sometimes when you lay the leaf down, the edges get a little chunky, a little jagged. That doesn't look good that way. So we're able to do 2 layers on there. Also, when you go to spin it, like we'll do here in a minute, it gives you more of a leeway, because everybody knows if you spin it too hard, it's going to burn through the leaf, and then you're burning through into your original color, which is is going to be a problem. It's going to look really crappy. So doing that extra layer gives you that extra buffer. So if you do happen to tear through the first layer, you can you have a little bit of a buffer there. Yeah, double leafing is where it's at, really, because you can almost get it. You can get it damn near perfect sometimes. And then when you pull the tape, sometimes you're left with just a little bit of an edge that's sticking up. And we'll dust that away here in a second.
Yes.
Oh, that looks good.
And I need to pull the side tape too.
Careful, don't let that extra leaf touch, or the extra tape touch that leaf, Byron, on your hand. It got on the front of it.
And that extra little line, pull that up. Oh yeah, that looks good. There's probably not very many guitars with leafing and stuff that detailed, right?
Not that I know of.
Okay. Gotcha.
Thank you.
Gotcha. Now we're even. I'm just going to brush it just to get little the frayed edges just a little bit. Kind of get those dusted away. All right. That's beautiful.
Somebody said, I've gotten that little edge doing two-tone paint jobs.
The edge on a paint job, on the paint?
I think so.
Yeah, because if you do two-tone paint jobs, you get that little paint edge, and sometimes you can take care of it with a razor blade. Oh, I'm feeling pretty proud of this so far. Let me grab that leaf spinner.
Very nice, guys.
It's looking good. Wait till we spin it. Why can I not find anything? All right, we got one spinner. That's okay.
Did you say there's only one spinner?
Yeah, I'll spin it real quick and then I'll hand it over to you.
You take your time. What'd you do with the brushes?
Right here is one. You looking for this?
Yes.
Yeah, I might just spin a couple of them so they can see, and then I might do a video tomorrow with more spinning. So we'll just kind of get an idea what it's going to look like, and then I'll finish mine up tomorrow. Ooh, look how good that spun. Can you
Can't
see it on
see.
the camera?
That looks
Nope.
great.
Can't see anything. It's just shiny. Nope. Oh. No. Oh, right. Kind of. It's kind of hard to see.
Mine's like right in that light, huh?
Mm-hmm.
We better there?
Oh yeah, now you can see it. Yep. One spinner, Adam. Don't you know someone with a paint supply store?
I don't know that guy. I wouldn't talk to him.
That looks amazing. Do a close up.
I sure can. We sure can do that. We can lower this down. You ask, you shall receive. Oh man, that makes such a huge. Can you see it from there, Ash?
No. Yep.
Still good?
I think there maybe. Yes, there.
Yep. I'm going a little bit less than a 50% overlap, more like a 40%. That way we still get the center of the spin.
Adam's look like it has a fine line pinstripe still on it.
This one? No. Nope, we're all good.
Wow, I'm jealous. Bad A.
Ah, looks so good. Okay, let me do.
Now you can't see it going any further than that because it's down. There you go.
I'm just trying to keep it in the same spot, and really all you need is like a quarter turn.
Very nice. I see it.
Hell
Looks
yeah.
great. Can't see that down
Can't
there,
see his?
Byron. Nope. You need to scoot towards you. There you go.
Oh yeah, that looks great. Don't forget to hashtag LiME into the comments, guys, because we're going to do a giveaway here in about. Sorry, you got something on your cheek, hair, fur. There you go. We'll be doing a giveaway here in just a couple minutes.
Ooh, shiny. Byron, that looks bad. AF.
Yeah, it's gonna look cool once we can see it with some.
How much
clear on
downward
it.
pressure are you using during the spin? Please don't explain that like you've done it before. Choose a
Wait, hey, you
different
go ahead and
way.
explain that. How much
See if
pressure?
you can describe that,
Can you
Byron.
compare it to something?
No. It's honestly, it's just kind of like, well, I guess because there's the sandpaper and then like a little foamy pad thing, I push down enough to where I can kind of see the foam compress a little bit, and then I spin it.
Yeah, that's good.
You want to know what Adam used to say?
Hmm.
I told him to stop saying it. He says he puts as much pressure as he brushes his teeth.
Like, I don't know.
What
You don't like scrub the hell out of your teeth,
Eh?
but you put enough to be able to.
Get the gunk off.
Yeah, I guess so. Make your breath not stink.
Man, I need to get some of those spinners. Is there a bulk packs or the 5-pack paper discs available?
Yes, there's a 4-pack of the discs that are available, and we do have a kit that has not all the leaf spinners, but it does have all the leaves, colors, and the rollers and stuff like that. You can find those online and on Amazon.
Do you need to press hard or are you just feeling the sandpaper grab?
You're kind of just feeling it. To be honest, if you're double leafing it, you have a buffer there, like I was saying earlier. So really, the best thing to do is to start a little bit lighter, and then you could always respin it directly over that same spin. So you're not going to hurt anything by going lighter and then just taking a look at it. And then once you do a few, you'll get the hang of it. It's nothing that's too serious. The biggest thing is keeping the pad even and level and turning it in one spot, because that you're going to get a little bit better looking spins if you do that. But even if it does kind of like oval out a little bit, it's still going to look fine. That looks incredible.
As much pressure as you would to turn a bolt into something?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I'd
Tune
say
in
that.
Tokyo pressure.
Yes, exactly.
What is it? Tokyo pressure?
Tune in Tokyo pressure.
He doesn't know what that is.
Adam,
Why? What am I missing here?
you're missing it.
Come on.
What movie was that in? Tune in Tokyo. It was in like
don't
Weird
know.
Science or something.
I don't know, but come on. Why do I know that and you don't?
Oh,
That's
geez.
actually the perfect amount of pressure.
Yeah. No, I've never heard of that, but I think I get it.
Someone said, as hard as you would put your fingers into your eyeballs?
No.
If you're SpongeBob or like, what's the other guys? Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah.
What leaf would best suit a blue color tank or item?
Which color of leaf? I would say silver would be a better option on that, but gold would also. Gold's kind of like the complement. It's pretty close to the complementary color of blue. Purple is actually the complementary
Enough
color
pressure
of gold,
to tie a twist tie?
No, you don't put any downward pressure when you're doing a twist tie.
Looks beautiful.
That's about how much you twist it.
Oh my. Good morning, Vietnam. Was that the movie?
Maybe.
No, I don't think Tune in Tokyo was in that.
I'm spinning some leaf next week for the first time. I'm intimidated. 16 candles?
It might have been in 16 Candles. It was in an 80s movie. I know
was,
that. It was
yeah.
either Weird Science, 16 Candles, something like that.
Some kind of.
Or maybe even the movie Nerds. Remember that?
Oh yeah, Revenge of the Nerds.
Yeah, Revenge of the Nerds.
Revenge of the Nerds.
You don't even know what it was. How are you trying to guess the movie?
Well, I know Revenge of the Nerds. It showed
was it in that
a
movie?
little bit of nudies in there.
Let's go to Google. See what it is. See what movie it's in. Does it
Someone said the movie's Girls Just Want to Have Fun.
does it show the spinning when
Oh
you
yeah,
move it?
yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that looks really good. It's hard to tell the orange difference in yours and mine, but once it's cleared.
Oh, it's way orange. Well, it's like a burnt orange.
Yeah. Yeah, it's perfect. Okay, guys, hashtag LiME into the comments. We'll give you about 30 seconds. We'll give you the answer to this question, too. What is this? It is just girls want to have fun.
It is Girls Just Want to Have Fun. I did not think it was Girls Just Want to Have Fun.
Is it really?
Yes,
Oh.
I did not think it was that movie. Maybe it's in a few movies because
I remember, wasn't it an Asian guy that was doing it to somebody?
I thought it was too.
I thought so too.
All right, let's do it. What are they going to be winning? We're going to do a sweatshirt.
A hoodie and probably a leaf kit.
Okay, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm. Hashtag Tune in Tokyo.
All right, good luck, everybody. Rambo. RG2PS.
Congratulations.
Is that your real face? What is that? Oh, it's
There's
like a
no
wood,
way he has a mustache that great. No, that's like a statue.
It's like a wood carving or something. All right, congrats, Rambo. Info at limelinepaintsupply.com. Let us know where to ship those to, and we also need to know your size for that hoodie.
Now, are we clear coating these?
Not today.
Not today.
Not tonight, at least. I'll clear coat them tomorrow. I want to do some spins tomorrow with some videos, and also just real quick before we clear coat these, we would put a couple of light coats of adhesion promoter on top of that leafing, so that'll kind of help that. Clear coat doesn't really want to stick to metal, and this is basically aluminum. So, okay, that's it. Nothing special next week, right? We don't have there's no holidays or anything like that?
I don't think so.
I don't think we're gonna miss anything.
Nope.
Okay, that's it.
What are we doing next week?
Don't know yet.
Don't know yet.
Nope. We'll find
Okay.
out last minute.
Surprise. All right. Thanks for being here, everybody.
Thanks for being here.
Have a rad week, everybody.
Good night, guys. Have a good weekend.